Hi, this is Kyle Taylor with San Diego County's Gold, and well, I have all these certificates here that need to be framed from when we started our business, from all the county representatives, and well, I thought what better way to get that done than to call Nainsook Framing Art and speak with Dan over here, who's going to tell us more about how they go about framing these things custom made.
Hey, Kyle.
Hey, Dan, how's it going?
Great, how are you?
Not bad. So let's start with, how did you come up with that name?
Nainsook is a Sanskrit word, it's a Hindu word, and it means pleasing to the eye.
Wow, so we're hoping to make these certificates that have been collecting dust more pleasing to the eye.
Sounds good, can't wait.
San Diego County's Gold, a tribute to Huell Howser, is produced by MyBox Moving and Mobile Storage and in association with the San Diego Regional East County Chamber of Commerce and has been endorsed by the San Diego County Farm Bureau. So Dan's, what's step one? So I'm here at the counter here. It's just, I got probably a ton of these. I only want to get maybe a couple of them for maybe our grand opening. So step one is we go through this part right now? Or?
Yeah, let's do it. So step one, what I like to do is I like us to pick out matting for the artwork.
Okay.
And then we'll pick out a frame that goes with the matting, which goes with the piece.
Perfect. So I'm thinking today we'll just do one of them that has our ribbon cutting. So as a chamber member here in East County, we did our ribbon cutting, and there it is right there, signed by Senator, now County Supervisor, Joel Anderson.
That's great.
So there's that one from the ribbon cutting. And well, that's this one, recognition of Foster. Oh, yep, that one from the ribbon cutting. There we go. And we have this one here by Duncan Hunter, Congress member. And we have another one here from, yep, another grand opening. Well, that's another one, but let's get this one here. So we have all these colors. Okay, so probably these ones are the more from the grand opening particularly.
Okay.
And we also have the El Cajon one.
Okay, I think that this is a striking piece.
Striking piece.
Because we have the gold and the blue, and they go very nicely together. So let's pick out some mats.
Okay, so now we got, you took off this bound backing, I guess, that they come with.
I did, because this isn't natural to the piece. The piece was just slid in there as a presentation folder.
Perfect. So take out the presentation folder, and now we have
the actual document. And I chose a dark blue and a gold, and then I think also maybe a black and a gold might look nice as well.
Yeah.
And I think that the black and the gold looks nicer. We have gold, so the gold mat plays off the gold in the document. And then the document is more or less black, black ink and a little bit of red, but...
and this is Assemblyman Randy Vopel from El Cajon.
And now let's pick out a frame.
Perfect. Dan, you guys have every type of frame, and these are all looks like they're wood, or?
They're mostly wood.
Mostly wood.
There are some aluminum frames.
Okay.
And there are some composite frames, but we don't really showcase composite frames that much.
Okay.
We like to keep the quality, and a composite frame is not as nice.
Okay, and so this one right here, this is, I like that one.
This would make a great diploma or certificate frame. Document frame, maybe.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Wow. So I think we should probably try that one out?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Looks good. We've decided where to cover the document with the mat, and what we're going to try to do is cover as little of the image area as possible. So we've chosen our mats, and we've now chosen our frame. And we're going to decide what's going to look good, how much mat showing is going to look good for this size frame and this size document. So I have chosen about a 2.5 inch mat size. So you'll see approximately 2.5 inches of mat. Some of it will hide underneath the frame.
Wow.
But
so this covers up right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you're going to see that's what you're going to see right there. So, and then we choose a type of glazing or glass.
Okay, so now we're on to the glass.
These are all conservation sheets of glass. They're going to block out 99% of UV rays, UV light coming into the image, and even indoor ambient light has ultraviolet, which over time will destroy your image.
Yeah, I've had that happen. You know, you have these good family photos, and just over time they just start losing their integrity.
So, conservation reflection control it's an etched glass. So the back side of the glass is etched, and it removes a lot of reflection and glare. But as you can see, there's a little bit of fuzziness, and in some cases that's okay. The glass that I like the most is the museum glass.
That's the one I'm liking right now.
Museum glass, as you could tell, is very anti-reflective. It's hard to tell that there's even glass there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then conservation clear glass is actually a very good piece of glass. It's not as anti-reflective. It's not as clear, but it's still a very good quality piece of glass to choose.
Okay.
So depending on what your budget is.
Yep.
Museum glass has a filter on it similar to a camera lens.
Okay.
Which that's how it creates the anti-reflective properties, and it just costs a little bit more.
Okay. Wow. Fantastic.
Now that we picked out our glass, it's pretty much a wrap. We write up the order, and it'll take about 2 weeks to process and get the materials in and manufacture it.
And you guys make everything here on site?
We do. We make everything on site. We order the frames from different manufacturers that create the moldings.
Yep.
And then we cut, join, and assemble all the components and put it together for you.
Can we go check out that while we're here?
Let's do it. So Kyle, this is where all the magic happens.
This is where it happens.
So we're doing our frame assembly, our matte cutting, our glass cutting.
Incredible. So what's this thing right here? This looks like fun.
So this is a lot of fun.
I'm not allowed to play with the power tools anymore. They don't know power tools.
So this is a fixed blade double miter saw.
Wow.
So when we push the plunger down, you'll see, you might not be able to see it from only one side, but there's two blades here. They come down and they create a perfect miter. And they're set on a 45-degree angle, so you get a good join.
Wow, so this is what makes that perfect. I took wood shop in high school, and Mr. Acosta would be very proud of us. He made us do every corner of a picture frame a different type of a miter joint, so that we had with a dovetail, all these different ones, so it was kind of a neat looking frame. But this is, if I would have had this, I would have been an A student.
Lots of fun. So
yeah.
Would you like to see how it works?
Yeah, let's fire this baby up.
Okay, so I've got a sample molding here.
Yep.
And we'll adjust it to maybe 8 inches.
I'm gonna step back because you gotta do all your PPE, we all know about now, right?
PPE.
PPE now.
I'm gonna put on some ear protection.
Ear protection.
And here we go.
Look at that. I love that smell.
I love that smell too. And now we have a perfect join.
Perfect joint. Look at that. And I like the color, yellow. It's my jam.
Would you like to see how they're assembled?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. All right, so we call this an underpinner. And what this does is it shoots V-shaped nails up through the bottom of the molding, and that's what holds it together with wood glue.
Wow.
So I'm going to, it's a pneumatic machine. It's run by air, so we have a compressor in the background, so it might go on. But we're going to take a little bit of glue, And we're going to put those together.
Look at that.
Make a few little adjustments. Looking good. There we go. So now we've got our nails in there.
And what kind of joint is that?
It's a 45-degree joint.
45 degree. So Dan, now that we got this, I don't want to touch anything. I'm not allowed to play with power tools, Mom said. But you have all your angles. So at this point, what would be the next step?
So at this point, we would join all 4 pieces together.
If we were doing the real frame, which does take 2 weeks. So if you're in a rush, make sure you get your orders in right away.
Sounds good. If there's ever a time that you're needing something right away, we can always work with you with in stock. We have some in stock items.
But something fancy like I ordered right there, that's going to take a little bit of time.
Usually we place orders once a week. That keeps down on our costs.
Perfect.
And we get all of our deliveries on Wednesdays and Fridays. And that's when we start production. You go into the queue,
great.
and then when it's your turn, we fix you up.
So Dan, now that we would have our frame here, you would put the matting behind this part.
Correct. So you'll have something like this, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut
If you're a Los Angeles Chargers fan, you're going to love those colors. Los Angeles, come on, what happened to them? San Diego, right?
I've got nothing to say.
No comment. Hey, he'll frame anything.
Let me grab a pencil.
So that's the backing then.
That's the backing, and I'm making the mark so I know where to cut our window out.
Can you?
And then your image just slides
Slides right back in there.
slides right back in there.
Wow.
Obviously the image is going to be bigger than the window.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is great. So what's this over here now?
So this is my glass cutter.
This is where you actually cut the glass for your frames.
Correct.
Wow.
So I'm just going to take a look at this, and that's 9 5/8 by 14 1/2. So let's cut this to 8 by 10.
Yeah, and this is on part of our cinematography. This is just our test frame. So our actual real frame takes a little longer to produce. So Dan's just going through all the processes of how they make the frames today. That cuts it like butter. Wow. It's amazing. Huh. And just like that, those are some sharp corners right there. Beautiful.
Not bad.
Mind if I take a little look? Look at this thing. So which type of glass is this one?
So that's conservation glass.
This is conservation glass. Look at that. Wow. Cool. So then you would just put this right into the frame.
Correct.
Wow.
Wipe it nice and clean.
Nice and clean, yeah.
Get all the dust out.
Well, fantastic. Well, you know what, Dan, I do appreciate you taking the time here to show us how you guys, the framing and art that you guys take care of over here. And I know that you're really busy. You got to get those orders taken care of, but we definitely want to say thanks
Thank you, Kyle.
for being a member of the chamber as well and a community staple here in La Mesa.
I appreciate it.